Oh my god, does it ever end? It's World Peace Pro Wrestling Orion League Night 4. Let's review our standings in A block. The only remaining contenders are Joe Exotic and Randy Savage, who entered tonight with 3 points apiece. ACH, Dragon Rojo Jr., El Hijo del Vikingo, and Becky Lynch are all mathematically eliminated. Over in B block, it's a giant traffic jam, the only eliminated wrestler being Piston Honda. Hopefully, for my own sanity, we can get some definitive eliminations tonight. Right off the bat, let's dive right in from A block. It's Joe Exotic versus ACH. ACH beats Joe Exotic in an absolute bloodbath. A rare loss for Exotic. ACH looks like a star. What a shame that he is leaving WPPW. 19 minutes, 26 seconds for an incredible 97%. ACH has been around since day one, and that is his highest rated singles match ever. Let's see how ACH's win affects the standings. But first, more A-block action to report on. Vikingo beat his rival Dragon Rojo Jr. in 14 minutes 45 seconds for an 88% via his finisher, Cuerno del Vikingo, which ended in injury to Rojo Jr. That was Rojo Jr.'s second injury of the season, so that means his season is over. He's unable to continue, and unfortunately, because he was on the retirement list, that means this is the last we'll see of Rojo Jr. Dragon Rojo Jr. Before WPPW, he was just an obscure, injury-prone Rudo working out of CMLL in Mexico. Now, he's left a mark on us all. He started in World Peace Pro as an independent wrestler, but was soon recruited into Dog Vision, where he would engage in drawn-out feuds with Congo Kong, El Hijo del Vikingo, and Randy Savage. Aside from having some incredible matches with The Bear and R-Truth, he was also responsible for retiring Io Shirai at last year's Best of the Super Losers. Dragon Rojo Jr. He might be leaving us, but rest assured, wherever he goes, he fights for world peace. Randy Savage also marched over Becky Lynch in 11 minutes 25 seconds via Savage Elbow. Now, you might be thinking, well, that must mean that Randy Savage wins the block, but not so. If we look at our standings, you'll see that yes, Randy Savage does currently hold the lead, but his final opponent will be Joe Exotic, and if Exotic wins that match, they will both end the block with 8 points, and because Exotic beat Savage, tie-breaking rules will give Exotic the slight edge. So, despite all of tonight's results, there's actually no changes to the A block probabilities. In B block, things are a whole lot different. Hanging by a thread is The Bear, who will not only need to win her last 2 remaining matches, but will also need a lot of other matches to break in her favor to win the block. Tonight, she's up against Tom Nakano. Let's not forget that Nakano is fighting for her World Peace Pro career. She'll need to win B block if she has any hope of getting off the retirement list. Tom Nakano takes down The Bear with the rarely seen flying knee from the top rope in just 8 minutes and 6 seconds for a lowly 66%. Not an injury to The Bear, but damn close. That does mean The Bear is eliminated from Orion League, and Tom Nakano takes a big step towards being the block finalist. Next up, 2 wrestlers on equal footing, Bam Bam Bigelow and Vince Lego Hands McMahon. In his last 2 matches, Bigelow injured his opponents with powerbombs. Will he make it a hat trick? The rookie, Vince McMahon, wins. Both men trading finishers and pin attempts, but it's the stunner that wins the match. That means Bigelow is eliminated from the league and McMahon is still in contention. Time for our final match of the evening. Piston Honda may be eliminated, but he can still play spoiler. Tonight, he's up against Buddy Rogers. Rogers has been impressive this season, but still finds himself hanging by a thread in a crowded block. Rogers needs to win each of his remaining matches and hope that McMahon beats Tom in the final night to win the block. If Rogers loses to Honda here, he's out of contention. A couple of close calls, but the rookie Piston Honda picks up his first Orion League victory, catches Rogers off guard with the Superman punch, and knocks Rogers out of B block. That means B block is coming down to Vince McMahon and Tom Nakano, while in A block we've got Joe Exotic versus Randy Savage. Should we just do this right now? Should we just skip ahead to night 5? Yeah, let's do it. We are skipping ahead to night 5. Okay, thanks to Hollywood Magic, we've skipped ahead to night 5 right off the bat. As mentioned, Rojo Jr. is out for the rest of the season due to injury, so he forfeits his match to ACH, who ends the league with a total of 4 points. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Piston Honda in 16 minutes 24 seconds for a whopping 90%. That is Honda's highest singles-rated match ever. Vikingo beat Becky Lynch in 10 minutes 17 seconds by Cuerno Vikingo for 72%. This match actually included a late run-in attempt by the injured Dragon Rojo Jr., and the Bear took out the upstart Buddy Rogers via the rarely seen muscle bomb press for a 70%. Okay, on to the important stuff. A block comes down to this. Former Grand Champion Randy Savage looks to claim his block, but first, he'll need a victory over the almost invincible Joe Exotic. The last time these two fought, it was the semifinals of The Last Dance Season 4. Savage won that match via count-out and would eventually go on to win the Grand Championship. But this is a new, more dangerous Joe Exotic. He's the most dangerous fighter in WPPW and long overdue for a Grand Championship. Who will win? Joe Exotic takes down the Macho King, Randy Savage, via his finisher, the Tiger Claw, in just over 10 minutes for just a 77%. So that means Randy Savage will 100% be retiring this year, and Joe Exotic will be making an appearance in the Orion League Finals in his second season in a row. But who will be his opponent? Let's find out right now. Our final match of Orion League block action. The winner of B block will either be Tom Nakano or the rookie, Vince Lego Hands McMahon. This is the first meeting between these two. I know I certainly did not expect Vince McMahon to be in this position, but here he is, the wild card, looking to seal the deal on Tom Nakano's retirement and punch his ticket to the Orion League finale. Tom Nakano wins in an absolute thriller. Vince McMahon tries to pull out every dastardly tactic he had, from barbed wire bats, brass knuckles, to giving Nakano a stunner onto thumbtacks, but he can't hold her down. Your finals are now set. It's Joe Exotic versus Tom Nakano. The winner will join Warren Buffett and Bull Nakano in The Last Dance and will fight for a chance to become the Season 6 Grand Champion. See you next week. We'll have a full card for the Orion League Finals. World peace.